My question is to the Minister of Foreign Affairs and asks, what new commitment, if any, has the government made to protect Aotearoa New Zealand's marine environment following the United Nations Ocean Conference in France last month?
The Right Honourable Winston Peters.
Mr. Speaker, I attended the United Nations Oceans Conference in Nice, France last month. No such country turned up, nor was such a country a member of the United Nations.
I ruled on this back in March, and you can sort of go against the tide if you want, but it is not inappropriate for members to refer to Aotearoa New Zealand. That's a ruling that's been made in the House and one that should be obliged. I'll ask
Point of order.
A point of order, the Right Honourable Winston Peters.
Mr. Speaker, the name of this country in all the documents and the membership of the United Nations is New Zealand. And we are not going to have somebody unilaterally, without consulting the New Zealand people, change this country's name. For a start, it's not the name of the South Island for a start where the Maori are concerned. And we are not going to put up with this sham, bogus pretense that our name is being changed when the New Zealand taxpayer has never been consulted.
Yeah,
Speaker.
No further on that. I've made a ruling. The ruling's there. The member, I'll make it available to the member once again, but I'll have Tiano Tuiono ask the question one more time.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I will follow standing orders and read it exactly as is written on the paper. To the Minister of Foreign Affairs, what new commitments, if any, has the government made to protect Aotearoa New Zealand's marine environment following the United Nations Ocean Conference in France last month?
Because no such country exists, we made no such commitments.
Well,
We'll not change this country's name.
is everybody ready? Now I've got a bit of a problem, because in the ruling that I made earlier in the year, I noted that the New Zealand Geographic Board also recognises and uses the term Aotearoa New Zealand. It would be utterly ridiculous for this House to ban such use if the Geographic Board itself is using that. It is a government agency. If there is to be any change to the government agency, the National Geographic Board's position, it should be done by legislation by the government. Ask the question again, and the question does need to be addressed in a reasonable fashion.
Again, to the Minister of Foreign Affairs, what new commitments, if any, has the government made to protect Aotearoa New Zealand's marine environment following the United Nations Ocean Conference in France last month?
In all the discussions, all the debates and all the papers before that conference, this country's name was never mentioned in the way that that question has framed it, and I'm not going to be dishonest with this House and say that it was represented, because it wasn't.